fell in love with that character. Parang there was something in that character din. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan ko makuha to.
Medyo nararamdaman mo na ba yung pressure because it's about to air, and how are you dealing with that pressure also na eto na nga, kumbaga medyo hindi naman to panininda ka, pero medyo make or break kasi yung project, diba? So,
no pressure, pero make it or break it. I just want to say, of course, I'm very thankful for this opportunity sa management ko, sa GMA, and sa Cornerstone that they have really prepared me and trained me and given me this great role. I still remember the day that I had a screen test with Kate, and parang biglaan to with Boss Vic. It wasn't expected, it wasn't in the schedule. Sabi ni Boss Vic, may screen test ka for a show called Shining Inheritance. And I remember going home that day, I fell in love with that character. Parang there was something in that character din. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan ko makuha to. I was just so determined. I prayed for it very hard to the point then I searched about Brilliant Legacy siya sa Korea, right? So I watched the whole series in 3 days dahil na-excite lang talaga ako. And I fell in love with Yuwon, and siguro after filming this for almost a year, and now we've seen the great trailer, masasabi ko lang pong blessed ako kasi it's big pressure na kasama ko mga veteran actors dito, Tita Connie herself, ang lola ko po dito, so kinakabahan ako doon, but yung pressure na yun nawala, naging excitement when I got to share scene with them. Tita Connie po kasi, I just want to say, this is my first drama show, so merong mga excited na kailangan ko talaga umiyak, maging vulnerable, and I must admit to myself, that's one of my weaknesses. But Tita Connie is there as a lola on screen but also off screen. She prays with me. She prays over for the scene that really helps me. Kasi yung pong ganun na as an actor, as a newbie, as someone who wants to prove their position in industry, parang hirap na hirap ako sa mga eksenang challenging, but Tita Connie gives me that warmth na I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Tita Connie, kasi iba po yun. Hindi lahat ng mga nakatrabaho ko is willing to pray, to help me prepare. So, I'm very thankful for that po. And of course, with Kate din, bilang kapartner ko po siya dito, as they mentioned, rom-com yung original Shining Inheritance. This one's more family. Familiar. Isa-isa, pero kay Kate lang. Gusto ko lang sabihin na-confuse ko kay Kate nung una. Meron kaming one-on-one workshops nito. Na mysterious talaga si Kate. Mysterious in a way na once nag-bloom na siya sa set, grabe, mapapawaw ka na lang na napakagaling ni Kate. For me, doon yung starstruck. And
na-starstruck kay Kate?
Oo, hindi lang sa ganda, pero sa ganda ng work niya.
Minsan hindi nakaka-dialogue si Michael.
And I always mention sa mga interviews before that my dream leading lady is Kate Valdez. So maraming salamat po na nakapartner ka pa si Kate. Nasabi ko din before, I want to work with Kylene. Naging twin ko dito. Kambal ko si Kylene Alcantara na magkawin tayo pero sa dimples. Yun lang yung pinag-uusapan namin. And of course, you know, si Kylene. But Kylene is Kylene. She's very great talaga ever since. So, to me, veteran actress na siya. That's someone I was very intimidated. Oo, veteran na yan. No, sharing scenes with her, makita mo man yung kontrabida side niya in person, masasabi ko lang, mapapawaw ka. To the point na, uy nga, character nga pala ako dito, hindi ko nanonood. So, iba yung power ni Kylene. Si Paul naman, Tita Connie vibes eh. I'm just very thankful po again with this cast and to Direk for helping me with this pressure. Again, it's a make it or break it for me, and I just want to say I gave it my best. I know that this is my first big show, and it's more of a learning show, and I can say that I truly learned a lot from this Shining Inheritance program, and all I can say is I'm thankful and I'm very grateful.
Of course, si Miss Connie kanina, she mentioned a lot of very good things about the whole cast, including you.
Yes po. Masasabi ko lang po talagang Tita Connie is our role model, is our mother po on set. Hindi lang ito sa mga artists, pati sa production. But she's someone that we can talk to, we can open up to, ask for a prayer, and talaga nakikinig po kami sa kanya kasi yung mga advices niya is filled with love, filled with genuineness, and that's something na that itself, working with you lang po, honestly, is a blessing. Kasi there's so many things I learned from her that I can apply to my everyday life. Kaya maraming salamat. Natutuwa din po ako na nag-enjoy si Tita Connie. And yung sa Reels, naku, totoo yan, very updated si Tita Connie. Siya ang totoong Gen Z. So buong cast, ang makikita ko sa DMs ko, Miss Connie Reyes, sent you a reel. Nakakakilig po, so masaya.
Thank you, Michael. For Paul naman, of course. Your last project, you were a kontrabida ng Indolo. And syempre sa mga hindi nakanood kasi ng Shining Inheritance, pwedeng i-assume na gano'n kasi nga dalawa kayong nagtitipan. Pero apparently, ang character mo daw pala dito buong series ay Good Boy. So, paano yung naging attack ng, kasi yun nga, galing ka sa string of medyo kontrabida roles in the past?
Yun nga po siguro, natural lang kasi good boy naman din. Hindi, mas good boy. Parang mas good boy ito kasi sabi ni Sir Anthony nung parang na nagsi-screen test. Paul, medyo maangas ka pa. Sabi niya, i-good boy mo pa. Then, doon, nung sa puso ko na yung character, sabi ko, may reason si Lord kung bakit binigay niya sa akin itong character na to. Kasi ako po yung last yata na nakaalam, nakasama ako sa isang big show na tulad ng Shining Inheritance. So sabi ko, plano ni Lord to. So, Lord help me, hindi ko kaya ito mag-isa. Give me the wisdom, give me the ideas kung paano ko pa hindi naman siguro masigatan, higitan pa yung original, but yung mabigyan ng Paul Salas taste ba? Nasa ka. Yung medyo simpati ko sabi na Miss Paul. Sana naman na mabusog din sila sa character ko at na-feel ko naman din yung confidence and yung pagka-proud dahil nga nung nakatrabaho ko na sila, bawat isa dyan, Tito Wendell, sa guidance ni Tito Wendell, doon na, nawala na yung pressure, nandun na yung eagerness na, sige, tara, bawat character kasi dito may tatakbo eh. Yun yung siguro mapapromise namin sa inyo. Bawat character talagang tatatak sa puso. So, yun.
Pero would you say, Paul, na this is one of your, if not the biggest role that you're doing? Kasi yun nga, you've been in the industry also for quite some time since bata pa. Ikaw yata ang totoong veteran. Pero di ba yun? So parang ito yung pag-bloom mo after being a teen actor and then kontrabida, tas ito leading man status ulit now with JME.
Siguro po, Sir James, nung time kasi ng mga starstruck kids hanggat sa pa-teenager, ano lang siya eh, hindi ko pa na-feel yung pressure dahil as a kid, parang siyang playground sa akin. Kung pumunta ng set, enjoy, may mga kasama mga kapwa-bata na actors. Siguro naging work lang talaga siya sa akin nung early 20s ko eh, 2021, nung palolo. Doon ko na na-feel na talagang grabe yung tiwala na ibinibigay din sa akin sa mga characters na piniplay ko. So, doon na-hit na ako na hindi rin talaga madali ang pag-aral ng isang character, yung pagtingin mo sa magandang material na sobrang gaganda ng mga sulat sa script. So nung na-feel ko po yun, sobrang naging thankful and blessed ako na since 8 years old, nandito at nagbibigay pa rin ng character na kahit pa paano tatatak din sa mga kapuso natin. So yun po.
Thank you, Paul. And then may pahabol lang akong question for Direk. Hello, Direk. Kasi nabanggit ng fan natin ng Shining Inheritance dito, no? Charot. Yung Shining Inheritance, the original K-drama daw talaga is one of, if not the highest rated Korean drama. Yung pa din, it is the highest talaga daw, di ba? And dito naman sa GMA, 3 beses siyang inere, napunta na sa, from prime time, napunta sa umaga, naging kung anong time slot. So, how do you plan na lang, or since nag-taping na kayo, how do you promise na lang that at least it will live up to the expectation, and at the same time, ibang medium din kasi and ibang time slot, di ba, panghapon siya, so medyo iba din yung expectations ng totoo namang audience ng GMA for that time slot. So, paano lang napapag-marry yung may expectation na gano'n, pero meron din iniingat ang audience base yung GMA for that slot?
Hindi, yung original kasi light siya, di ba? Rom-com siya, but it's still about family. And that specific element ang nag-hit sa GMA na this will still work today because it's about family. So, yung family drama, pag nilagay mo naman siya sa panghapon o kahit sa panggabi, it will really come close to the hearts of our viewers kasi tayo as a society, family-oriented talaga tayo. So, hindi ko sinasabing this is an exact replica because you really cannot. This is 15 years ago. And the values then, the values now, di ba? The technology pa lang, dati ang cellphone doon, napanood ko kasi yung original ito eh. Ang cellphone doon, wala pang picture-picture, di ba? Wala silang internet. Ngayon, iba na. So, there are a lot of parang advancements na in the adaptation of the Philippines. It will live up in the sense na we will give you a different experience from the original, but with the same heart of that story. So, the story is still there. It will always be there. Especially yung puso ng mga karakter. Ako mismo bilang director, yun ang binantayan ko. Kasi mahal ko rin yung mga original na characters na gusto ko sila. So, nung i-translate siya into a Filipino adaptation, I think not just me, but also the creatives were very meticulous about that. Na dapat yung puso ma-maintain. So, in that respect, I can guarantee you na maiahatid pa rin ng bagong adaptation yung puso na in-expect ninyo mula sa original.
Okay, thank you so much po and congratulations in advance.